This is the second time we've sold this, and it's the second time that nobody's paid for it. It is the CyberShot Sony. Some things, honestly, they have curses on them. Don't you? Like, certain items will sell and then it won't get paid for, or you'll sell the item, it'll be returned for something, sell it again, returned again, and there's really nothing wrong with the item. This now is the cursed item. We'll sell this thing 5 or 6 times before it actually gets bought. So that sold for 80 bucks the first time, now it sold for 60 bucks. That's where you should be getting it, is 60 to 80 bucks. I know it's a $20 difference, but honestly, we're like $1 into it, so I'll take 60 bucks for it. XS Premium Denim Pants. They're just pants, jeans, $15 plus shipping. We did sell the, I think this is our last Fiesta Wear plates. No, we got more Fiesta Wear. I think we bought these at a garage sale a year ago. And they sold for $22 plus shipping. You gotta pick these up. Some Fiesta Wear goes for a lot of money, some of it doesn't. You really have to be versed in which one goes for a lot. The best way to do that is go to eBay, sold, go from high to low, and remember the first 30. If you do that, you will be a Fiesta Wear aficionado. Connoisseur. Talking about a connoisseur, Mexican pottery. Pot. Signed Mexico. $25 plus shipping.
Like a drum.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly have no idea what it is.
I don't either.
Hello?
Okay.
Didn't answer back. VHS tape sold, I think, for like $5. And then we also had a CD, which is over the house sale, for another additional $5. Greyhound, I picked these up a while ago. I think they're super cool, but they're really hard to ship because you can't bend them. So now we got to find a gigantic box to put this in. Cannot be bent. You might be able to roll it.
Well, what I do is I put them in the, I ship them in the vinyl.
In the vinyl boxes? This actually is with a whole bunch of other stuff, though. It's got to be combined shipping.
Oh, well, then I'll just put it in a box.
So, very cool looking little Greyhound there. $7.92 plus shipping. We had 2 golf clubs sell. One $15 and one $13. And they are the Adams Idea 9 irons. Maybe this guy is the same person. I'm guessing probably that he needed some 9 irons. Or they're, I don't know. These are the easiest ones to actually hit. That's what we started on, was Adams clubs, and they do very, very well. Under Armour shoes in really good condition. Check those bad boys out. $15 plus shipping. Then yesterday you came over and picked some stuff up by yourself. Craftsman tools, just sockets, sold for $13.50. And Amazon Fire Stick sold instantaneously for $15. We sold another big Lego lot. I think we have one more, which is right there. That might be our last Lego lot. So for $112 plus shipping. Actually, the U-Haul shirts that were right here, one sold for $19.99 plus shipping. Then the skateboard sold $45 plus shipping. And then we had some Ford Ranchero tailgate emblem sale, $30 plus shipping. Oh, then I'll put a little picture up of your pin that sold. The vintage kilowatt red enamel pin, $25 plus shipping. We sold SAS shoes, $29 plus shipping. The boots sold, the boots that we picked up on the Bearded Thrift Machine channel, a lot of those sold for $50 plus shipping. And then the antique vintage 1920s flapper mesh Art Deco purse sold $42 plus shipping. So we've actually had some decent sales lately. So the next day here, who remembers that right there from the Bearded Thrift Machine channel? Kayla's going to go ahead and use gloss khaki spray paint to get this back to its normal natural look, as I guess you could say. They did paint it white, and they don't sell that well in our area that are white. These are those wicker shelving units. We have picked up a lot of these before, and they sell really, really well for us on Facebook Marketplace, usually between $100 to $200 depending on condition, and Kayla really did a good job on that. So, as you just saw, there was clips of Kayla actually repainting this, and she went on YouTube and found the actual color of it, right? So what was the color that you were, so do you remember the color? Khaki, wasn't it?
Yep.
It was khaki.
Gloss.
Actually, gloss khaki. So this was white, and they don't sell that well white, correct?
No.
So you painted it in the backyard, and it looks really, really good. How much do you have it listed for on Facebook Marketplace?
$200.
$200. We've sold one before for $150. This one though down here has the little drawers. You did an excellent job painting this. I mean, it looks like this is natural because all this in here is painted, all that in there is painted. And I will tell you this, because spray paint was $6 a can, and this took how many cans?
Three, yeah.
3 cans. So you got like $6, you got $18 in paint, but we only spent $5 on this, and then the U-Haul trailer to rent it to bring it back, and then the gas to get there. So really, this costs about $42,000 to get into our storage unit, but it's beautiful.
It is.
No, seriously, that's all not true. But it does take 3 paint cans, 3 like the bigger ones at $6 a piece, and you got $5 in it. And we probably will sell this. We'll take like $125 for it.
Yeah.
$150, $125. So very, very cool. You also painted those. That turned out really, really good. Let me put this back here. So you painted these the same color. Was this in the same 3 cans, or was this a different can?
Those were in the same.
Okay, so that wasn't bad. So that actually
Yeah.
took less than what we thought. So those also got painted, and they were also ones that we picked up at Peaches. The Beaches, as you can tell, we have more to do in here. We have so much in here to actually throw away. You have to purge things every once in a while. And so we come in here because we tend to buy stuff that sometimes isn't that good. And then it never gets listed, and then it just sits in here. So really soon, I think tomorrow, what we're going to do is come in here and start going through these bins. A lot of these bins are empty, which is good. But some of the stuff needs to be gone through and thrown away or donated. I mean, we're just storing trash a lot of times. And also, I don't know who else does this or how you guys actually do your shipping stuff, is we do a box inventory, and we do our shipping supplies every quarter. And so we're coming up on the quarter. We need to go ahead and get a U-line order in. Usually, and it works better for us. I know a lot of people are like, U-line's so expensive. The shipping is expensive, especially when you start getting bubble wrap, because it immediately goes to freight. That means that you have to have an 18-wheeler come to your house and drop off the stuff. And that's usually like, man, it's like $150, I think, in shipping. The thing is, once it goes to freight, it doesn't get any much bigger unless you buy 2 truckloads, like 2 literal 18-wheeler loads full. Then if you're doing that, you got something else going on. I don't know what you're doing with your paper, with your cardboard. So what we do is we go through, and the last time we ordered was 4 months ago. So we only pay 1 shipping charge for 4 months. And very seldom, if you do your boxes right now that we're on Whatnot, and what else, and your jewelry stuff,
jewelry sale.
Yeah, we have a pretty good idea, since we've been doing this for about 5 years, of what boxes we use most, what boxes we don't use. And then what we do is we take a look at it, like golf clubs. 3 years ago, we were burning through golf club boxes like fast, so we had a huge number of those. We bought those the same amount we did, and we still have 2 stacks of those left. We won't buy anymore. Golf clubs aren't selling that fast as they were. They still sell good, but not as fast as they were 3 years ago. But like 8x6x4s, 9x6x4s, and 12x12x8s. We use a ton of those, so we'll buy a whole bunch of them, and that's what we like to do. If you have the ability to do it, I think it's cheaper. I've ran the numbers. People were like, well, no, I just buy my boxes when I need them. And that's good. If you don't have the room to store a lot of boxes, that's the way to do it. But you just think you're paying shipping every time, because we get a lot of heat from using U-line. But they have good stuff. Like, their boxes are good. You can pick the crush ratings on them. I didn't know that before, that different boxes have different crush ratings. So we use, our bigger boxes have a better crush rating. Our smaller boxes that usually don't have breakable stuff in it has a smaller crush rating. So we're going to do a box inventory, and all this stuff is like behind the scenes stuff that has to get done. Like cleaning some of this stuff. Like this has been sitting here for like a year. That's got to go. Those oxygen tanks.
Oh, what are we going to do with those?
We've been trying to they're empty. We just trying to get them gone.
Get them gone.
And then we had to come over and do some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. We've been doing fairly well on Facebook Marketplace, and most of it is y'all, honestly, and we appreciate that. A lot of people in our area see stuff that we have, and they'll want it, and so we do appreciate that. But like, this has got to go on Facebook Marketplace. This will sell instantaneously for $50.
I need to take it home and put air in it.
Yeah, it's got missing some air. Got no wind in the tires there. And then we do have some really cool movie stuff that's going to be put up there really soon. And then just get this stuff out of here. And then we'll, like that right there, that's a pool cart. That's good to go on Facebook Marketplace. So a lot of work to do actually in here. And once we start clearing this out, I like to get rid of that bike rack. She's looking at me like she doesn't want to get rid of it. Well, we have the truck now that we are fixing the brakes. Just throw the bikes in the back of the truck.
That's true.
So, because we did get it down here, we have Huntington Beach State Park, and you really like the Huntington Beach State Park. So every year we get membership or a pass for it.
A pass.
A yearly pass for it, which is nice, and then you can go down there and bike and sit on the beach and fish. It's actually a really nice state park. So what we're gonna do is not do this.
Not today.
Not today. Not today. So what we're gonna do is actually go back over there, get that stuff, take it home, and start listing it. But this stuff has to be done when you're in the reselling business, because this will start creeping up on you and creeping up on you and creeping up on you. And if you don't want to own all of these right here, right, you have to stop the creeping. Like we started with one half this size. Now we have 2 of these. We don't want to get any bigger, because honestly, a lot of this stuff is just sitting here unlisted and is actually not that good. So donation, we still got the church yard sale coming up that we're going to donate a ton more stuff. That's actually next Saturday. A lot of people are asking about that. We'll go ahead and put that on our Facebook page too. To tell where and everybody the church yard sale is. So we'll donate a ton of stuff to that, but this stuff has to get done, because if you put it in here, out of sight, out of mind, that's like the worst thing in the world. Like come in here and stare at it for a while, just like, I gotta get that done, because it will creep up on you so fast, and the next thing you know, 3 months from now, you'll walk in here, everything will just be thrown in here, and it'll be a mess. So constantly work on like getting stuff done, getting things organized, and it's so much easier too. I love our bin system, how we just fill stuff up, we'll take a bin home, and then we'll list that bin no matter what, bring the bin back over, it's empty, then you're good to go. So what we're gonna do, like I said before, is we're gonna go then pack this stuff, edit some video, and then post some stuff on eBay. We have a Whatnot show, probably has already happened, but we have a Whatnot show every Saturday unless we're out of town. Then you did sell your little Department 56 Snow Baby Walt Disney Bambi. That actually sold for 40 bucks plus shipping. We picked it up, I think, for 12 bucks at the Goodwill not too long ago. These were from the Tybee Island buy. A Callaway sold for $32 plus shipping. That is a 5-iron, which that's pretty high for a 5-iron. And then a Ben Hogan sold, I think, for $22 plus shipping. These also, they were from, this thing I'm about ready to show you is from a yard sale. This is a Starrett adjustable parallel. This little guy right here sold for $15 plus shipping. That ain't too shabby. Then we did have a pair of jeans. I think they need to go back in Z1. We did have a pair of shorts sell, $12 plus shipping. They are Tommy Hilfigers. Then we did just post the video on these boots. These pair of Uggs right here sold for $63.75 plus shipping. And then these Uggs right here sold for $40 plus shipping. So the ones with the laces sold for a little bit less than the ones without the laces, but that's not bad. We picked them up for what, 15 bucks plus, or 15 bucks plus going to a yard sale? What, $75 for a gigantic thing of Legos. This is our last Lego set. They were all incomplete. These are huge Lego Friends, approximately 12.5 pounds of Legos, and the instructions and manuals and stuff, but they were incomplete. They were actually not complete. And then we did also sell a Steven Seagal Out for Justice. Brand spanking new VHS for $8 plus shipping. And we do have one more thing to show y'all. So check it out. We actually did clean this a lot. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but we are going to get rid of some more stuff like over here. But basically most of these bins are empty. And that's a good thing, because it's yard sale season coming up when we need some space. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We emptied out all these. We did our box inventory like I said we were gonna do. And we just now have a ton more space in here to buy more things. I feel like that's what it is when you're in the reselling business. You just make space to buy more stuff to put in the space. And actually Kayla's working on a deal right now to sell a mirror that we have in here for 20 bucks. We always try to like make sure they, wherever we're going, we can meet them there. Like we're about ready to go to Walmart and they're like, hey, we can pick it up now. Meet us at Walmart. We'll sell it to you for 20 bucks. So that's going to be the end. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up, but there is new pot charms on the website, right? Mm-hmm. And you have already, I've listed a couple of them and they've already sold. So always go under, people were wondering where they were. They're under
Kayla's Creations.
On the left side. So you have certain things.
Depends on if you're looking at it on your phone or the website.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
it's different.
It's different. But they are under Kayla's Creations, yes. And they sell out very quickly. Like super fast.
Yeah.
Super
But
fast.
that's good for me because I get to make more.
That's right. And then we did sell the mirror right here for 20 bucks. They're actually going to meet us here, correct? And it does work, as you can tell. Look, that's a good looking mirror. There you go. But we're going to go ahead and end it here, and we're going to pack the stuff up, ship it out.